Feature event tonight from Bankstown, race number 6, first 4 on the 5th event, 3, 6, 5 and 1, $3,081.50. Joe Fess, Darren Binskin. Horse moving onto the track, Darren replacing Darren Hancock, who is not driving tonight. He's also been replaced on Hanover Zip, Adam Jenkins in race number 7. But there is Joe Fess for the big one of the night, the MH Treuer Memorial. Group 1 event, $100,000 in overall prize money, $70,000 to the winner. Joy to behold for the 7th at Albion Park at $3.50. First 4 on the previous at the Meadows on tab limited, 8, 1, 5 and 7, $1,382.90. So they're about to be called up at Albion Park as we head back to Dean and Simone with a late mail on the 6th event from the Meadows.
Rod, race number...
I thought that Smooth Satin was to come up as short as he did. It's evened out a little bit now with Double Identity firming up to outright favouritism. He's $2.60, Smooth Satin $3.70, and the Falcon Strike's loyal band of supporters have stuck with the West Aussie, especially obviously on Super Tab, where the home state of WA also feeds into that tote. And then double figures headed by Joe Fess. Double Identity, he is the on-top pick for me. I think he's the leader, and I think he is the winner. Very hard horse to get around when he leads. Last week in the Miracle Mile, every chance, no doubt, he sat 1-1. He had his chance to go past Sokiola. In the end, he was run down by Jack Cade for second, but it was his first run in a month. I know Harry Martin felt that the horse could go into the race fresh, but there is absolutely no doubt that he'll have tucked up and benefited from that particular hit out last week. For all of those reasons, it's hard to swing away from Double Identity. 3 Smooth Satin, what will Steve Turnbull do? He has a myriad of options. The horse does have gate speed. He could punch out, he could hold the lead, he could take a sit on Double Identity, or he could ease at the start and wait for some of the Death Seed horses to come around like Joe Fess and the Falcon Strike without using any gas early. It'll be most interesting and probably pivotal for the race's outcome. Number 10, the Falcon Strike. Forget the Miracle Mile last week, although it is hard to imagine he can bounce back to his absolute best form in the space of 8 days. He's very, very good. He'll have to come around them at some stage. It's not going to be an easy task. Spoke to Gary Hall Sr., his trainer, and he was most adamant that the horse can bounce back tonight. He will go to Victoria and the Victoria Cup if he comes through tonight safe and sound. I'm sure we'll see a much sharper The Falcon Strike tonight. For 4th, Gold King, he's the best roughie in the race. He sat 3 back along the pegs when he ran 3rd to the Falcon Strike in the Newcastle Mile. He might even be behind the leader here. At very worst, he'll be 3 back on the pegs, and he is your roughie for first 4s and trifectas. The race is not too far away. 5, 3, 10 and 2 for me, Rod.
Terrific, Sam. Thank you. 5, 3, 10 and 2, and they're about to be called up. The next event coming up from the Meadows, Bombastic Shiraz, Darren Cairns, and going for a very unique treble, the Topgun tonight, winner of the Melbourne Cup and also the Shootout. Here's Dean Caparello with Darren Cairns.
Right, we're about to talk to a man whose face has become very familiar with greyhound followers around Australia through the deeds of a greyhound called Bombastic Shiraz. I'm speaking of Darren Cairns. And Darren, this TV stuff would be getting fairly comfortable for you at the moment.
Yeah, we're getting plenty of practice at it anyway.
All right, you've won the Shootout, you've won the Melbourne Cup. No dog has been able to win the big 3, including the Top Gun, but he seems like the dog to do it, Bombastic Shiraz.
Yeah, well, he's in there, so he's got a chance. Just hope he can get some room early.
Box 5, probably not a bad box, really, for Bombastic Shiraz because of the early speed. It just might give him a bit of time to balance up early.
Yeah, I don't think boxes is critical for him, but if he can just get that little bit of luck early and get a good run through the field, you know, yeah, I don't think boxes are really critical for him.
Darren Cairns, the trainer of Bombastic Shiraz, drawn box 5 in the Top Gun for 2003. First 4, Wenty Park, 5, 7, 1 and 8, $186. Race 6, 7, 5, 1 and 8, $111.50. Joy to behold taking the previous at Albion Park with the all clear, Graham Bowyer. Now for the big one, the Treuer Memorial for 2003. Here's Kevin Thompson.
They're all set. Ready to run now. Treuer Memorial, gate turning into the straight. Set. Lights on. They're racing. And away fast in the centre, Double Identity. Smooth Satin began fairly well, but is keen to take a trail as Double Identity crosses him easily. Flashing Red coming across. Big Bad Homes in the centre from Gold King, Royal Bachelor. And the Falcon Strike is hunting forward early. He's out 3 wide, going around them now. Gap then to Loyal Deputy Jammin. And last of all is Joe Fess. Into the back straight the first time, and Double Identity has raced to the lead. He leads out by a length. Here comes the Falcon Strike to move up outside of them. Flashing Red in the centre. Behind the leader, Smooth Satin. 1 to Big Bad Homes around Gold King. 1.5 to Loyal Deputy inside of Royal Bachelor. Second last was Jammin, and 2 lengths to Joe Fess at the tail of the field. About 1,200 to go, about 2,000 to go, and Double Identity is a clear leader. Found the lead cheaply and is doing it comfortably early from the Falcon Strike and Smooth Satin. Flashing Red is 1 out, 1 back on the inside, Gold King. Then Big Bad Homes around Loyal Deputy, a length to Royal Bachelor. Second last is Jammin, and a length away to Joe Fess at the tail of the field. In the straight to the judge with 2 to go. And Double Identity leads Smooth Satin and the Falcon Strike. So the favourites are 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Fourth on the pegs is Gold King, 50 outside, Flashing Red. A length away then to Big Bad Homes, 3 back on the outside from Loyal Deputy. A length to Royal Bachelor around Jammin, and 2 lengths to Joe Fess at the tail of the field. Out of the straight, shorter 2 to go, and it's all Double Identity for the moment. He's doing it comfortably from Smooth Satin. On the outside, the Falcon Strike without cover. Gold King fourth the inside. Flashing Red the 1-1. Loyal Deputy is 4 back on the inside. Big Bad Homes 3 back on the outside. Royal Bachelor trails it on the outside of Jammin, and a length away. Last of all, still Joe Fess. 1,200 to go and still no change in the order. Up the back, Double Identity. Well, he's been able to slow them right down here. He's doing things as he likes in front. Harry Martin aboard Double Identity. He's calling the tune. He leads from on the outside, the Falcon Strike. Smooth Satin the inside. It's going to be a real hell of a sprint home. 1 out and 1 back coming to the turn. Flashing Red. Gold King on the inside. Next, Big Bad Homes a length away. Then to Royal Bachelor, Loyal Deputy. And Joe Fess is last on the outside of Jammin as they come down with a lap to go. Double Identity the leader. The Falcon Strike on his outside. Third on the inside, Smooth Satin, and 1 out, 1 back, Flashing Red. A length to Gold King, Big Bad Homes. There's Joe Fess. Last year's winners taking off. Joe Fess 3 wide, but they're about to put the pedal down up front. Back on the inside, Loyal Deputy, and Royal Bachelor and Jammin are the last pair. Into the back, 600 to go. Double Identity from the Falcon Strike. Big Bad Homes hooks out 3 wide. Smooth Satin behind the leader. Between runners held up, Flashing Red now. Then on the inside, Gold King. Joe Fess is out 3 wide, getting a cart home behind Big Bad Homes, and they're followed by Jammin, Loyal Deputy back to last inside of Royal Bachelor. They've packed up behind the leader, Double Identity. Big Bad Homes has gone to second from Smooth Satin. The Falcon Strike has given in quickly. He's gone, and as they come to the turn, Double Identity and Big Bad Homes come away from Smooth Satin. Flashing Red, the only other runner making ground. It's Double Identity and Big Bad Homes. Smooth Satin comes off their back. Double Identity the leader. Big Bad Homes running a mighty race, but Double Identity's clinging on. He's too good. He's a top performer, and Double Identity beats Big Bad Homes and Smooth Satin every chance third. Flashing Red close up from the Falcon Strike, Gold King, Loyal Deputy. Next in then was Jammin with Royal Bachelor, and Joe Fess one of the last home.
Another outstanding performance, Double Identity. Harry Martin got away with Murder in front, 261.20. A winner of now 41 from 95 with 25 minor placings. And another one to Double Identity, 261.20. Great effort, Big Bad Homes. Smooth Satin third, 5-4-3, prominent for fourth.
November Fury was exceptional. He was exceptional. And this dog's probably got a long way to go to be as good as
Topgun, due in around 6 minutes from now. You need to have first for the previous Globe Derby, 6, 4, 8 and 1, $664.20.
At the Meadows for the Topgun. Simone's about to give us her thoughts quickly as they're about to move up Cranbourne.
Number 5 here, Bombastic Shiraz, all the rage, and I'm going to have to stick with him tonight. He definitely is the best greyhound in the race. He's just had a tremendous year. He's won the Bill Collins Memorial, then the shootout, the Melbourne Cup, and there's no doubt that he can make it another top race tonight. So number 5, Bombastic Shiraz, beat number 7, Bogey Lee. I'm not going to let her slip through my fingers like I did in the Sapphire. She showed a lot of early pace in that race, and I think she can show that same pace from box 7 here tonight. Number 3, Brumby Lad, very honest greyhound and a top beginner. He's actually racing for Pennyweight Park tonight after winning the Great Chase. All his earnings, or 10% of his earnings, go to this centre in Ballarat. So it'll be great to see him win. He's just such an honest greyhound and a leader. And if he jumps to the front, I'm sure he can trim his PB here of 30.26. And then number 2, Spring Secret. Number 5 to beat 7, 3 and 2.
Number 5, the top pick from Simone Bombastic Shiraz. We'll have more from the Meadows shortly. Who would have been pleased to see that trainer, Ken Hunt. That would have been a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, he's had a torrid time, yeah. So.
What caused the lapse in form?
Oh, he got a bit of a over in Adelaide, and then I took him to Sydney, and my vet said he'd improve on his trial, you know, because he was on antibiotics, and then I put him in a race and he split all his webbing, so I brought him back, and I had him just about spot on, and I took him to Shepparton for the Cup, and I tried to scratch him actually, and they couldn't find nothing wrong with him, which was a pity because when I brought him back, he sort of collapsed, you know. We had to put him on a drip for 4 days. He lost 2.5 Ks. So it was a real rush, you know. So I had 2 weeks before the Melbourne Cup heat to put 2 Ks on him, which I did. Well, I used that as a hit out for this, really, but I was just hoping to get a run. Helped him a bit. He got around last week. He didn't go super, but he still went the quickest of the night, you know. So he's had a good week, you know.
Okay, Ken Hunt there, and they're at the boxes at the Meadows. First 4 Wenty, 1, 6, 3 and 7. The 7th, $192.10. Well, this is the Top Gun, Bombastic Shiraz, $2.50 in favourite as we head to the boxes and join Dean Caparella.
Righto, not far off a start now for the 2003 Top Gun, and they'll be called up very shortly. Of course, we saw the domination of Victoria and New South Wales broken last year by the Western Australian star Lindale Blue at big odds. He led all the way from box number 5 at Sandown. We've got South Australia represented tonight, Queensland again, a couple from New South Wales, and the bulk of the field, of course, made up by Victorians. Bombastic Shiraz, he's out to make history by becoming the first greyhound to win the Triple Crown. He will go from box number 5. The second favourite, Collision, the greyhound who caused so much conjecture last year. Let's go to Ronnie Hawkswell for his call.
Racing, Bombastic Shiraz a little bit slow to begin, and Spring Secret away very fast. So was Bogey Lee out wide. Collision railing through on the inside to be third out of the straight and going to the back. And the leader was Spring Secret by a length. The side of Bogey Lee. 3 lengths away back on the inside was Bombastic Shiraz, and they were followed by Lionheart at 4 or 5. Collision getting back, and then came Monsters Inc. followed by Halls Northern, and Brumby got at the tail coming up to the turn. Spring Secret the leader. Bombastic Shiraz is cutting it down on the outside. Bombastic Shiraz takes the lead. The champion Bombastic Shiraz wins the Top Gun from Spring Secret, and Bogey Lee has run third. They were followed then by Lionheart and Collision behind them, then Monsters Inc., Brumby Lad and Halls Northern, one of the last in. A champion greyhound has completed the full set, this greyhound Bombastic Shiraz, and has taken the big race here this evening. It's 5, 2 and 7, 5, 2, 7, and the winner's time is 30.06. Melbourne Cup winner, shootout winner.
Melbourne Cup shootout, and now the set with Top Gun and the win of Bombastic Shiraz. Well done to Darren Cairns, the entire team. Bombastic Shiraz, Black Shiraz, Bombastic Blondie has now won 18 from 35, including a feat that we may never see again. The Top Gun, the Melbourne Cup and the shootout. Bombastic Shiraz the winner, and a Spring Secret and Bogey Lee. It's all clear. Cranbourne 8, 1 and 10 after the 6th event. The Amstel Golf Club pace taken out were Katie Secret with Brian Gath. Now next event coming out from Albion Park, shortest route at $2.60, Curra's Artsmaster at $5.80. It's all clear after the Treuer Memorial and the win of Double Identity over Big Bad Home, Smooth Satin and 4th to Flashing Red. Now that first 4 the previous Wenty, 1, 6, 3 and 7, 192.10. 7th event at Bankstown, and Pedro's pick for Josh Willick at $3.70. 5 Poppy Sim, $9. You've got Classic Pastime at 18. Yuri Gagarin is at $29. Peggy Dale, $3.20. Jack a Smile, $5.40. Repeating the splits at the Meadows, it was 5, 11, 17.80. Overall 30.06. Cranbourne, all clear 8, 1 and 10, a rate of 2.1.7. Outstanding performance. She just run out of superlatives, Bombastic Shiraz, aided by the box, doesn't have early speed, was able to just camp behind, and then when third down the back straight, just thought how far. Bombastic Shiraz the winner. That is it for my contribution here on Sky, and a big thank you to the Sky team here, because they've done a terrific job getting all the interviews, all the late mail, everything to air. A job well done under very trying circumstances. Grant Boyden along to take you through the balance of our harness and
here, but anyway, more importantly for punters,
he's starting to filter into that pool now, and Instant Appeal is coming in to $5.70 from $6.50. Now Globe Derby will follow with $2.10 for the win. Should go well in this one. It's tipped on top to beat 6 and 11 to 6 and 11. And Unique Icon receiving a little bit of support. It's under the $10 mark too. It will start from gate 11. Now they're still milling around at the start at Bankstown, and no sign of them being called up just yet for the running of the 10 Jack a Smile at $1.40 and a photo for third. Getting set at Wentworth Park for the running of race 8. Here's Paul Ambrosoli.
Ready. And racing, Cobble, rock off the inside. Mr. Trendy Cola began beautifully. Going quickly as Full Schooner towards the outside. They were followed by Token Kiss as Full Schooner dashed away. Sally's Run making ground. Well back in the race now is Cobble Rock. They were followed by Last Waltz, Instant Appeal and Black Placard down the back. And Full Schooner has a break of 5 second. Token Kiss, Trendy Cola. Cobble Rock, Sally's Run on a break. Instant Appeal, Last Waltz, but around the corner. Full Schooner clear in Full Cry, and Full Schooner for Wayne Vanderberg wins. Full Schooner scored by 6 lengths. Secondly, the Cobble Rock or Sally's Run. Next in Token Kiss, Instant Appeal. They were followed home in the race by Last Waltz, Trendy Cola, and Black Placard was the tail ender in the potential stakes for 2,000 metres.
Race 7 on the program. Cranbourne Pace, Sokiola at $2 even. Lance Justice to drive. One of the best horses in the country, $6.07 for Franco Air. Unique Icon also receiving some support, $7.20, but certainly the favourite is the one to be on. That's the way things look at Cranbourne. Let's look ahead to the Meadows. And 5 Kilter Sandy at $3.50 is the favourite for this one. Also Fiona Bale out of box 1 Worth Park. There's the details there for you. 7, 2 and 3. Full Schooner with the win at $5.50. 30 and 10 was the time. Scratching's the reserves. Fee at $21. Won't be long before the runners are called forward there. And at Cranbourne, Dan Malecki likes obvious number 5. In fact, Franco Air on top to beat. Number 6 Sokiola and number 11 Unique Icon. Albion Park, race 9. It's due in 6 minutes. There's the market. Bear Attack at $2.10. $5.80 for Pacquiao Port, and Mr. G to go from gate 5 at $7.60. Tips here. 1 a special. Bear Attack on top to beat 2 and 9. 1 a special, 2 and 9. Now, we're a minute past start time at Cranbourne. More money continuing to float into this pool. Look at that, $103,000. The pool, the win pool. Franco Air at $6.10 now as the runners start to come forward. In fact, not quite ready yet. Still some gear adjustments. Now, number 13 is the trotter that's having the majority of the work being done on it. That is Hexus. Well, as we get set for this one, let's take you down to Dan Malecki for the call.
Quick beginner, but he doesn't have to win by leading Sokiola. He's very adaptable, can do it tough. It's a great stayer as well. $1.90 Sokiola, 6.10 Franco Air. He's racing in career best form. His last 6 months in Australia have been excellent. 7.20 Unique Icon. He's the sort of horse with the right run, I think, could be competitive against the very best in Australia. He's at 7.20. Lagoon Lady, she just seemed to lose her form a little bit, was probably a length or a length and a half away from what we'd expect of her, but her run last week at Geelong was excellent. It was back to her best. She can get out pretty quickly. It wouldn't surprise to see if she led early and then end up taking a sit behind either Franco Air or Sokiola. Wally Walton, well, he's out to big odds tonight. He looked very well. You know that he's more than capable. And that's the thing about races when they get so strong as this. You're getting amazing odds about some very good horses. Lombo Lafifi's at $22. Nola Rama at $18. The Kiwi Mr. DG at $16. So runners at the start, they're about to be called up. A fabulous crowd out here tonight. It's the best that I can recall for many years here at Cranbourne. Wonderful weather conditions. They've had bad luck with that over a number of years, but it's the perfect race now as the lead up to the biggest race that we have in Victoria under mobile conditions in the Victoria Cup. And that's only a fortnight away, so it's the perfect lead up for these top class horses. And the carnival, the Knights of Glory Carnival, Victoria Cup Carnival, starting next Friday. The Bill Collins Mile, Take a Moment will be the star there. And a fortnight from today, we have the SEW Hero Drive Victoria Cup. And a lot of the horses in tonight's races tonight's race, trying to get in if they're not already going to be in. You'd think the likes of a Sokiola would be in there, and Lagoon Lady certainly fighting for a spot. Mr. DG, Unique Icon.
Won't be long before the runners come forward. Wentworth Park first four, $530.80. The Superfecta there, $5,370. 7, 2, 3, 5, 4 and 6 are the numbers. Let's head back to Dean Caparella.
Righto, late mail for the Meadows, race number 8 as the dust settles on the Topgun. Simone.
I'll just talk about the greyhound I've picked here, number 4, Spirit of Will. This greyhound ran in the Melbourne Cup last week, has an excellent record here, 14 starts for 5 wins and 7 placings, led all the way at Sandown 2 starts back. So number 4 to beat 5, 8 and 3.
Sokiola, Franco Air begin quickly. Franco Air's matching Sokiola in the early part. Lagoon Ladies booting through on the inside. Franco Air gets past the mare. And Sokiola, they're warring early, these two. Franco Air keeping out Sokiola, and they've dashed out 12 metres clear. Lagoon Lady third. It's on the outside of Dreams to Reality. And then Wally Walton fifth. Sixth on the inside, Lombo Lafifi. 10 metres away, Derubalji found the pigs. And then Mr. DG about 12 metres to Brayside, Seal Star and Nola Rama. And then Hexus and Unique Icon. Franco Air, the leader, coming down the straight the first time. Kept out Sokiola, who has to sit without cover now. And Dreams to Reality ends up with the box seat third. It's on the inside of Lagoon Lady. Lombo Lafifi, 3 back the inside with 2 laps to travel. Wally Walton settled down 6th. 4 back the inside to Rubalji. And around it was Mr. DG. Next is Brayside Seal Star. It's tucked away on the inside of Nola Rama. Hexus is second last and Unique Icon is at the rear. Out of the straight, they've got 1,700 metres to go. And Franco Air, the leader, with Brian Gath. 4 metres away, Sokiola without cover. Dreams to Reality is third on the inside, the former Kiwi. The mare Lagoon Lady situated in the 1-1. Lead time in 1:11.8. Fifth is Lombo Lafifi, the outstanding juvenile, is 3 back the inside. Then came Wally Walton in the running line. Derubalji the bolter, 4 back the pegs from Mr. DG the Kiwi. Next is Brayside Seal Star, 5 back the inside from Nola Rama, third last one off the pegs, and then Hexus and Unique Icon is at the rear and 30 metres off the lead. Around the Blanchtrans turn, they've got 1,200 left to travel. And Franco Air, the leader. Sokiola sitting without cover. And in third spot, Dreams to Reality. In fourth position, 1 out and 1 back is the mare Lagoon Lady. Inside of it was Lombo Lafifi. Next, Wally Walton, then Derubalji. Mr. DG's easing out 3 wide. First quarter in 29.4. So Mr. DG's moving up 3 deep. Nola Rama 3 wide with cover. And Unique Icon is in that 3 wide train. Then came Brayside Seal Star and Hexus at the rear. They're into the final circuit now, going to the 800 metres, and Franco Air trying to do it all the way. 3 metres in front. In second spot is Sokiola. In third position, Dreams to Reality. Mr. DG's out 3 wide. Second quarter was 33.1. They backed it right off. In between runners, Lagoon Lady going down the back. Nola Rama 3 wide with cover. Them Lombo Lafifi, Unique Icon out wider, and well back in the field was Wally Walton. 500 metres to travel. And the leader, Franco Air, off the back from Sokiola. The Miracle Mile winner's only a metre away and starting to close. And so is Mr. DG 3 wide. Then Dreams to Reality from Lagoon Lady and Nola Rama. Off the back straight they head. 27.9 the quarter. Franco Air led from Sokiola. Mr. DG joining in though. The Kiwi out 3 wide has loomed up. Dreams to Reality getting the run. Mr. DG hit the lead though. It's Mr. DG from Sokiola. Mr. DG in front with 100 to go. go. Sokiola trying to kick back. Hexus is flying. Mr. DG in front end. Mr. DG has won the cup. Mr. DG beats Sokiola and Hexus has flown home for third. Derubalji flashed home as well. Then Wally Walton, Dreams to Reality. Next time Unique Icon, Franco Air, Lagoon Lady. Then Nolarama, Brayside Seal Star and Lombo Lafifi.
They're racing, and away they go, beginning fast out the centre. There is Cool Sandy driving for the lead. Ruskin Bale the outside and Spirit of Will railing up on the inside. Out of the straight and Cool Sandy led Spirit of Will second. Two away third Ruskin Bale. 2 lengths back on the inside Fiona Bale. Then Proven Wizard followed then by Zambora Boy and Sweet Walk at the tail. They come up the back and Cool Sandy led. 2 Spirit of Will followed by Ruskin Bale and Proven Wizard goes to the outside. They turn and Cool Sandy is clear. Spirit of Will getting up on the inside. Proven Wizard, but it's Cool Sandy. I'd say Proven Wizard second, followed by Spirit of Will and Ruskin Bale. Over on the inside, Fiona Bale, followed by Zambora.
On the outside by Mr. G, running to third.
There they are, 12, Mr. DG taking the win. The mother of this trotter tried twice, finished in the placings twice in actual fact, unable to crack it for a win. And Tim Butt has just brought this trotter over from New Zealand, well driven by Anthony Butt. 158.5. The mile rate. Scratching in the race was number 2, and Sokiola finishing second. So suggest to you that trotter has got some pretty good...
Simone's gone 2, 1, 8 and 7. Proven Adonis very solid in the market for race number 3.
And the greyhounds at the boxes for the medley race. And just ahead of joining the team, the Falcon Strike in the Max Treuer Memorial is Gary Hall Jr. takes the drive, and a short time ago linked up with Sam Nathai.
Didn't go overboard, I don't think. You know, he only had a week, so there wasn't really a lot he could sort of try and resurrect in the week. But yeah, he's probably he's told me just try and settle him tonight early, because he probably might do the same if you know, we try and do anything.
Racing favourite of Proven Adonis, slow to begin away fast. Little Things goes to the lead. Over Soda Twist, followed by Mundo Magic and Humunga.
As they come to the 600, and Little Things by 3. Soda Twist went to second, Humunga, Mundo Magic fourth, and then Arbo's Bell. Well back, Proven Adonis third, Larkson Speeding Inferno, and George Black, here's Dean.
Out of the straight towards the back, and it's Little Things clear. Soda Twist giving chase. Further back was Humunga, Arvo's Bell. Then came Speeding Inferno. Proven Adonis starting a run from Moondar Magic, and last is George Black. Proven Adonis still got some work to do. And the leader as well, Little Things coming up to the home turn, about 6 lengths out in front. Over Soda Twist and coming to the outside is Humunga in the straight. And Little Things is going to win easily by about 8 lengths. Proven Adonis and Soda Twist there for second and third on a jam. Followed by Special Inferno behind them, then Moondar Magic. And they were followed then by George Black and then Arvo's Bell, and Humunga one of the last in.
3 at the Meadows, and number 1 Little Things absolutely bolted in, and the minor numbers will appear on your screen very shortly. Race 4 at Bankstown.
Field of 14.